signal in my focus. I wonder what's causing it.
Hello, Michael. I hope you're good, buddy. Now we will be hopping into this castle-y Japanese buildy thingy stuff, and we will be going on. Now, what I'm missing actually, but I can resolve that as expert as I have no music. There I have music. Are you better? Have you slept well? Are you not exhausted? Are you well? Is your body wonderful today? I hope that. Not that amazing. It was so damn cold today. Stream has not even really started, you're already complaining, right? Either it's too warm, it's too cold, it's too rainy, I'm tired, yada yada yada. Yikes. You're too late, you're too early. This Gen Z, man, never at all with anything there on. Yeah, let's not get into it, right? I'm going from the best, I'm never complaining is something I am not able to do, my friend. Complaining is not in my repertoire. That is what I'm lacking. When I am applying for a new job and I'm in a job interview and they ask for my weaknesses, then I always say I cannot complain. It's just true. And I've proven it over streams and streams and streams. Have I ever complained about FromSoft for being lazy? No, I never did. I never could. I'm too honest for that. I'm too honest, you know? I'm not complaining, I'm telling the truth, by the way. So, anyways. Okay. I was obviously a bit jokey,
Lady Emma,
and I agree.
What has caused the state of this man?
The rejuvenating waters. That is what it is called.
Are you telling me that this is Ashina's secret weapon?
I am. Those who drink it cannot fully die. No, they become unable to die at all. The rejuvenating water, it also...
It springs from the dragon's blood, does it not?
Yes.
Lady Emma, I do not believe the dragon's blood is sacred. Not at all.
I want to say I agree, it has been kinda cold the last 2 years. It's been already here very, well, not very cold, quite cold yesterday actually. Yeah. On the other hand, it has not been raining. For being autumn, it has not rained yet. That's on the other hand not bad. But the rainy part, I reckon, is not gonna be that far off. That's what I've been hoping for, by the way. Another mini-boss. Who can one-shot us? I don't know, I wouldn't say that. I was relatively okay so far, then suddenly today, boom, cold as Santa's ass. Well, I haven't actually smelled or opened up the ass of Santa and checked how cold Santa's. I'm not, you know, I'm not into male asses. If you are, that's fine. But I haven't checked the ass of Santa yet, how cold it is. If you're into that, fair enough. No judging. But I've been relatively cold. Yeah, I agree. Cold as your heart. Cold as woman. What am I saying? Fun fact, this guy is very easy. He basically just one move, so you just need to parry that one move. Yeah, actually the overall fun fact is with FromSoft titles, you just need to get good, right? That's actually overall the fun fact with this game. There was a second move, by the way. He has two moves, so your fun fact, you've been wrong. He has two moves, buddy. You lied me in the face, man. You lied me in the face. I'm so disappointed. First complaining about the cold, then lying to my face. What? Can I even trust you anymore? And you have an indicator, his sword flashes a very short moment before attacking, so look for that and parry at that moment. Huh. I parried once. Okay, I'm gonna get used. The bad part is with this dude. It's actually that I'm not gonna be able to take off one little health bar of his. That would be kinda nice. You don't even need to attack, he spams that move so often that you quickly fill his pressure bar. Are you telling the truth or are you lying? Sorry. But he's filling up our bar. See? Okay, now I've seen the flash. And there was even another move of his. See, he has three moves, by the way. A normal move, the unbalanced move, and the other indication, red Chinese sign move. These are three, not one, by the way. I thought I needed to say, wait a tick, we came from here. You need to parry at the correct time. Do you remember spamming the block button? No, of course. Hey, I'm just getting pumped up here, man. Screaming at me already, man. That's age shaming. Shame on you, man. Thinking I have bad hearing, right? That's why you scream in chat. That's not cool, by the way. Oh, this camera is killing me, man. Freaking camera. So, sorry. Oh boy. I just wanted to say I think I got it. Yeah. But then I got a message over Discord, right? That totally distracted me and made me look bad, right? What a shame. Oh, I'm sorry. That was, by the way, an excuse. Not that anyone actually believes that I'm a pro. But I am a pro. Still not getting why sometimes, by the way, stupid roll to the front comes. Although I'm quite certain that I'm not having the front sticked in the... Anyways, somehow I'm doing it. Anyways, okay, good. We had one good try, we can do it again. And again, since it's all repetition, right? And then we can just dodge back, by the way. And don't get fooled by his tricks. Okay, good. We are getting there. Filling that bar up like our bank account, right? Oh God. Oh, hello, welcome back. I hope you're good. Yep, it has been a while. Even nicer that you're back. Thank you. College start. Oh yeah, that's a very good excuse. I hope it's started good. Should have jumped. Okay, we are getting there. But I guess the start of the college is still the... that was pretty, yes. Thank you. The start is still a time where everything relatively works alright. And after first couple of weeks it then escalates into real busyness work. So this was, by the way, stupid. By me, not college. College I think is not stupid. It's the smart thing to do. The fight was stupid. Try to be extra smart and actually shuriken him. Didn't work out very well. I mean, it would be a bit easier, by the way, if he would not basically insta-kill us. It would make this engagement actually a bit easier. I did not jump. I didn't react. Maybe sometimes reacting is the right thing to do. I think I've got a few tips actually. A few tips from Michael actually landed in my muscle memory. Luckily enough, although it's a slow and painful road. But I'm trying to not, you know, just rage quit. Sometimes. Although Lady Butterfly the last time, that was quite the big number. But thank you, by the way. You're too kind. You are way too kind. Give me just a second, I just need to text someone quickly.
Der Geheim.
Okay, sorry. Now, no distractions. Just a mini boss and us, right? Some spamming and jumping when the red warning indicator comes. Then we jump and then spamming and just be smart with the movement. Jump! How can someone say jump and then not be able to jump physically, but he is able to say something but not press a freaking button? Don't worry, I said bear when I saw a saber tooth. Yeah, it's... brains sometimes work in mysterious ways, right? But this time, at least the jump worked out. That's good. Oh, that was good. I mean, not that we died, but the one parry was good. That was a very, very... Oh. Okay, there we see, by the way, I'm noticing that the poster, the bar, the freaking ass bar, Santa's smelly bar, how quickly it can fill up. Okay, good, there we go. That's what I wanted. Now I just didn't pay attention to the health bar. Again, we have found proof that this game is bugged, right? He was dead, right? The game... That he was dead. The game just didn't recognize he was dead. That was definitely not on me. We are gonna get there again. Later that day. This day. I have to admit, with the failed try, I got a little bit panicky in the end, because I knew it was just one more hit. I got a bit panicky. Bit on me. 90% on the game, like 10% on me, or 95% on the game, like 5% on me. Jump, jump, red sign, jump. So, by the way, Michael, how is Baldur's Gate 3 running. Are you already through with this? I'm just wondering how long it takes for you to complete the game. I've heard it's a very, very short game. Are you already through? It's a hilariously short game, so I wonder you should already be through, right? Concentrate, boy. Concentrate on the fight. I've played through it like 3 billion times just this week. Okay, good. That's what I wanted to hear. See? You're speedrunning then. Okay. That's good. I was wondering when you are finally at the point to quickly play through it and not like take 100 hours per playthrough. I know, speedrunning is for noobs, you're right. I know what you mean. Buddy, you're talking to a pro, man. You're talking to a pro. You don't need to explain to me. You are talking to not my words, that's what other people say, right? To the most wonderful player ever playing games like ever, right? That's what people say. That's not my words, man. Here the problem, I wanted to jump, I still got the spammy finger on blocking. That's the mere millisecond between, the spam move and the jump. Doesn't make the character jump because he's doing the... Oh, wait, actually it works. Why didn't... But it was not... There's a little bit of a delay there. That is why I didn't jump. Although I wanted to jump. This time I jumped and tried to... That was me. I was playing around. So I need to concentrate. Step down, concentrate. I'm currently spamming buttons like an idiot, by the way. I'm just spamming. I need to not be a retard. Like I always like to be. Spam when you notice, like this, there's an attack coming, spam. The little indication, the little light is the indicator, use it to the advantage. And then this buddy is a piece of cake. Because he's a fake. So I will shake. For God's sake. That's what we are talking about. That's what we are talking about. Although, I don't know what... I'm sometimes confused. Maybe I'm just imagining things. That's really no excuse. I sometimes think I see the light flashing, which indicates the spam move of the enemy, and then he's going over into the red danger symbol move. Either I'm seeing things wrongly, or he's switching his move. That is what caught me off guard this time. Not saying that I'm imagining things. Not wanting to say it's the game. Just what threw me off there. Oh boy. I know that's not easy from the start, but it's better to really wait for the flash and then I try, buddy. That's actually I spammed all the time before, and I'm actually, in my opinion, not at the all time through spamming, but just trying to spam when I think he's doing the flash move, actually. That's the reason why I'm so often stupidly doing nothing. Yes, sometimes there are these moments in between, but I'm not going spamming through all the fight. Actually, I try to. When I realized that before, I already tried to work against it. If I'm doing it in between, then I'm not noticing, and this is just my stupidity. That's obviously possible too. And maybe I have, by the way, a theory there too, which I will talk about in a second. I sometimes have the theory, because, you know, we live in the age of AI, that actually YouTube or Google has a contract with FromSoft, and since I'm, you know, the best player in the world, and I put these FromSoft titles to shame and show people how bad they are, that AI is actually reworking what you see in stream. It's actually totally different what happens on my screen than I think what's going out to the world there. That's my theory. I actually have proof, by the way, but nobody cares, I think. And actually, in the time where you see this fight, I actually played through the game like 20 times, 30 times. And you just see me spamming wrongly and dying all the time here. It's a shame, but that's Google. As if I would play that bad, man. Sorry. So, concentration. We're gonna get into concentration mode now, and then we will put this dude down. What I actually do have to say, which I think is kinda as sometimes frustrating, as much frustration I do have with this game currently. What I think is kind of cool that the mini-bosses, at least the ones we have faced so far, through their relatively, what you could say, simple moveset, yet they all felt kind of differently. That's actually kind of neatly done, I think. To say what I'm rarely doing, to say something positive, right? Whoop whoop. Nice, man. Ah, oh, prayer beat. Nice. Oh, okay. And yet, it feels again very, very cool to actually take them down. Even though they're just mini-bosses, it feels cool to bring them down. Up to this point, I agree. I would say that the enemy boss variety falls off a bit after the next boss. Okay, that's so bad. On the other hand, then at least I cannot throw excuses that it's an absolutely new pattern, right? Or it feels absolutely new. I cannot throw that excuse anymore. Eel liver. Oh, that's very, very tasty. Eat it. A miraculous drug capable of banishing lightning. Offered at the Ashina clan altar. I didn't meant drugs, but the liver, right? Liver is amazing. I don't mean that, obviously. I don't like inner organs, but anyways, greatly reduces the amount of damage received from lightning attacks, as well as the shock status abnormal. Why is shock status abnormal? It is something totally normal, I think. Lightning is a force of the gods. Eels, while small, are relatives of dragons. I didn't know that eels are relatives of dragons. Even a god's force can be suppressed through properly, not for long. Okay, hanging scroll of an old battle. Ghosts once lurked the land of Ashina. The ghost lightning was of the fountainhead gods, unstoppable by normal means. Avoid ground, reverse the lightning. I go back after that I will go back. If one is standing on the ground, lightning surges through them, making movement impossible. If one is struck while in the air, the lightning can be dispelled from the body and sent at an enemy instead. When hit by lightning in air, charge before landing, lightning reveals. Okay, L1, R1. Anyways, okay, go back. I just wanted to... use some eel. Wait, we are here. Sorry. Okay. What is up your mind? What have you But where? Proceed a little. Where to? Up or straight? I mean, there's not much. In the ground, I've seen a hole in the floor. Okay, okay, in the ground. Okay. And here I was thinking that I could skip those freaks. Yes, in the floor. Yeah. I mean, I know that there's a hole in the ceiling. Literally there. Okay. Oh god, I am so funny, right? I know the hole in the ceiling here in the game, not in me or this ceiling. Ceiling, you know, the upper interior surface of a room or other similar compartment. That ceiling, yes. There's a hole in the ceiling in this area where you can jump up and through there, going through the upper thingies and then go drop down and open the door from the other side. There is a ceiling hole. Yes, there is. That's how you open up that door in the back there. Yes, I know. We are talking... Yes, totally. We are talking about a different hole. But I wanted to say that I did not notice that there was a hole in the ground. Okay, you are talking about that hole. Okay, yes, okay, that hole I've seen. And I know that there are them assassins. No, not assassins. Okay. But there's another way. I walked past this, by the way. I forgot. I hate battles against a couple of enemies, by the way. I'm just a bit confused about one thing. I was quite certain that I've seen this area from the other side. Yes, and I'm pressing circle and it's not, I guess I'm pressing it not in the right time. I actually, literally before I've posted your message, at the danger indicator I actually used circle. Apparently not in the right moment, but I know, thank you. Okay, next time I will jump a bit smarter and already take at least one down. Best thing is would be to take down the blue dude. Yet I still can only repeat myself. I still think in these stages, especially when you are maybe not leveled up enough or stuff, fights against multiple enemies are just stupid. Maybe we are missing skills and stuff, I don't know. Yeah, I do think they are quite stupid. So the question is, can I reach... Perfect would be the blue dude. But I do think I'm not going to be able to... I am able to reach him. Okay, an NJ Kodachi short sword. Its blade modeled with bluish rust, yes, can be fitted to the shinobi prosthetic to create a prosthetic tool forged by the Ashina clan to resist the inhuman evil that had invaded Ashina in times long forgotten. It was the poisonous gift of the blue rust that finally drove the spirits out. Cool. Thank you very much. But, not but, good luck is what I need, I guess, too. Okay, good. That's not what I meant. But that's a door I have... Ah, okay, I think before this door I have been... Yes. Lucky that we still had a revive thingy. I'm not sure what I want to say here. I've been but I somehow do maybe not remember the spot. Do I? No, that's another way. Okay, there are so many ways to take, by the way. I'm a bit confused. I'm trying to...
Hey, you didn't see a little scoundrel come running through here, did you? We're after one, and I'm fairly sure he...
That's a whole nother way, by the way. Oh, hello, Shampoo. I hope you're good. Oh boy, we might be turning around a bit. You know, the saying, don't bring a sword into a gunfight, yeah. Yeah. On the other hand, it's sad when people cannot fight in a fair way, right? If you have a gun or a cannon and you see someone having a sword, you should actually put away your gun and use the sword, right? That's what honor would actually dictate, but... when was the last time honor was meaning something to people, right? Yeah, I know what you mean. Try to sneak attack most of the time because it will save a lot of time. Yes. I'm actually in an area here where I actually didn't want to be yet. I just try to get back. I know that the sneaky part, that's why sometimes I haven't said it loudly, right? It's for me a hitman in Japanese times, right? That's what I would call this game. Apart from that hitman did one thing better, right? You could one-hit all the enemies. Okay, and that is the way where the one general was. Okay, now things are coming together. Okay, then one quick thing before we be going on in this way. We will teleport back to the location we just have fought the one move general thingy, elite dude, and then we'll see where to go on. I think there is one sugar called Genichiro. Yeah, I don't know the name, but yeah, that will make you practically invisible for some time. So count on that in desperate times. Cheers, man. I think that even we already should have collected a couple of times, shouldn't we? At least we have collected Gokans. No, there was it. Anyways, there was another one. This one. This one. I guess it is right for a time. Begging the user how to detect Geshin's sugar, just to get the name. Okay. We just quickly wanna, because I do not know where precisely to go. You're not gonna explore. How do you come to the point that I'm not exploring, my friend? Do you care to explain your sentence to me? But what brought you to the point? Intuition. What brought you to the point that I'm not exploring? Thank you, by the way. I do not know which way is, for example, there's some nice route where the utility guy is. Yes, but what your intuition tells you is basically just weirdly a bit off. Why? Because I do not know which way is on. Basically, that's why I teleported back here. There are two ways. There's this way, and I've seen the way with the artillery guy, and there's even a third way which I have not yet explored. So I'm basically in the act, in the exploring act. I just don't know which direction's the way on, since I am not yet able to be a full psychic and watch the future, buddy. So I don't know which way is the way on. That's why I'm just maybe going in the right way, but not on intention. The window goes to the next boss, and I would recommend taking the artillery way to get some loot beforehand. We will... Guys, chill, man. I will take a little bit of a look around here, and then I am maybe gonna teleport back. I just see. I'm currently just arranging myself. I'm chilling so much I have achieved Zen. I don't think that, actually. Okay, I guess I reckon that this is the boss, right? Can just have one try here and then I'm actually gonna go the artillery way.
How is grandfather?
Lord Ishines. It's a wonder he is still with us. A miracle.
Is that so? Divine Heir, I'll ask you once more. Accept me to your mortal oath.
I cannot do that, Lord Genichiro. Your victory that day means nothing. He will risk his life to take me home. For he is my shinobi.
My lord, I have come for you. This will only take a moment.
That's a lie. It's gonna be taking more than a minute.
Let's see. For as long as you are alive, the dragon's blood can never be mine.
He has a bow.
Face me.
Shinobi, I don't think that's
I think with the big bow on his back, he is definitely trying to conceal the effect of his body, I think. That's quite apparent. It's quite apparent, right? Are you saying that? No, that's what you are saying. That's your interpretation. I just maybe indicated it a bit. Maybe.
of the dragon's blood. You must very time to attack. The glory of Ashina.
Officially, I'm obviously saying he has a... With the big bow, he is, you know... He's just sending the message to everyone else that he has a great taste in armaments, right? A great taste in looks. Okay, let's then actually do some exploring first, and then we have this guy. Then, first of all, important places we can still do a upgrade with our prosthetic, because otherwise I might forget. With a big bow comes that something like that. I don't know. I obviously don't know if there's a relation between big bows and small male thingies.
I'm glad you've come, Master Wolf. Goodbye.
Okay, now we... Did I not? It's actually so disgusting to talk to this dude. Did we not? Okay, and Okay, it's a combo. Perform a flurry of attacks with both the sword. Okay. And click poison status app. No, okay. It was like a couple of times. Whoopsies. Okay, it's gonna be coming in the training. Travel. Now, artillery dude. I guess the bonfire is named artillery dude, right? Artillery dude. Here, through not the old grave, but through, wait. The abandoned dungeon, by the way, that's a way where I turned around too. Was it here? There was a place where I turned around again. There's still some... Anyways, it's not... As you said before, there were many mates ago, which is actually pretty nice. Yeah, this is now, since I know that the other way through the window goes to the boss, okay, that way is then for later. Then there's this way, which leads to artillery dude, and there was yet another way in the dungeon thingy we have not yet taken. So, let's see. First of all, then, this way, right... That is, I think, where I turned around. This should be it. I see nice loot down there too, by the way. This game was smart. By dropping down, I actually thought it was drop us down to the second or to the first level there. That's what I understood with drop down. It's not a smart game. They should have asked Donald Trump. He would have made this game actually good again. Gaming companies should consult with Donald Trump, I think. Give me that. Give me that. That's what I've seen from above. I don't like artillery dudes. I'll try to list the ones I remember. Artillery Way, boss over the bridge, through the place where you woke up at the start of the game, talking to Tengu, the dungeon. Okay, these are more ways than I remember, but that's... I'm not saying that you are not right. You're probably right. I'm just saying that I didn't even know that there are so many ways to go and yet to explore. Okay. Good, then it might take a bit until we actually in the end up at the boss. Maybe. And maybe a few mini bosses in between. One of these houses has a hole in the roof, and there's an NPC inside. Don't worry, Michael. I'm just doing it like in real life. I don't talk to NPCs. That's why I don't talk to 99.9% of mankind. I'm just doing it like in real life. No need to watch for the NPC. By the way, we are obviously looking for a different NPC, right? Because I guess you lied to me. Oh, okay. I just want to call you a liar. Okay, yes, there is a wall in the roof. Lucky you. Lucky you.
Told those morons to give it a rest, but they don't. They just keep sending more. Such a pain in my head. Huh? You one of them nightjar cronies?
No.
Of course not. There's something different about you. But I'd say you're in the same line of work. The name's Black Hat Badger. What's yours? Real sociable one, aren't we? First this stubborn lot, now a down-in-the-dump shinobi. And then those Ashina boys raising hell outside. Could this day get any better?
You're a fugitive.
Something like that, sure. By the by, I'm a little out of pocket these days. Got the goods, but no one to sell them to. Been waiting for someone like you to show up.
I mean, that statement is correctly, actually. 1% of human population is roughly the population of Germany. So yes, you don't talk to 99%. Yes, totally. And it's actually kind of cool that you understood the joke, right? See how smart I am? Other people would have, you know, thought of me of a narcissist, you know, who just thinks of himself as the most important person, not talking to anyone else. You actually figured it out, man. Okay, an iron fan made in the far west can be fit into, to become a working prosthetic tool. Experienced iron rip fan users can deflect arrows and even bullets using this tool passed down through generations of assassins serving the Sengoku temple. It wouldn't be surprising if the next owner decided its weight was impractical. That's actually not that bad. Anti-air deathblow text. Compendium on the shinobi martial art. Anti-air deathblow skill unlocked can acquire this. Still unlocked upon acquiring this item. A technique which serves the shinobi ninja, who is not bound by the earth in battle. Leap towards an opponent who has exposed himself in midair and strike, killing him before he hits the ground. Okay, bite down is some healy stuff, right? With one's own hand, samurai can turn the swords on themselves as a matter of pride, while shinobi demand a swifter means. Simply crush in the back teeth to die. Nothing more is required. Resurrection is limited after use. Cool. Wait a minute. I didn't say that you aren't a narcissist. Of course you are. Don't worry about it.
Come back anytime you like.
Hey, I am putting myself. You know, I'm helping the poor and needy every day. I'm so far away from being a narcissist, my friend.
This here dive ain't half bad. Got clientele coming in left and right. All are welcome. Well, as long as they got the cash.
The text and the umbrella are pretty good. Yes, that's what the main character, said to the NPC. I'm so sorry. I sometimes try to be funny. Yes, that's sadly enough money is my freaking problem. The umbrella, but the money is the problem currently. I was joking with the main character thingy, right? Obviously.
So long.
I would think that, but I would not talk that way. I would not think that too. Okay, I try to... The money is always the problem. That's, sadly enough, that's the story of my life, right? Okay, I guess it's the story of many people's life, right? Because I guess not many people have parents which are very rich. That's, by the way, the one thing I'm telling my parents all the time, right? How narcissistic and not cool it is that they are not billionaires when they actually gave me life. What were they thinking, man? Not making me rich from birth. It's shameful. And a joke. It's actually a joke that I'm not rich, but that's something different. Okay, sorry. I'm digressing into trying to be funny again. Okay, so this then again, artillery guy's dead end, so to say, in a way. Let me guess, somebody just threw himself down, right? Okay, he's just stupidly dying. So is there maybe... I see, there would have been a sneaky way... Okay. So. Then, that was it for this area, right? I just wanna... make sure that you are not gonna tell me, that's where we fought the horse dude. Not that you then afterwards say, well, you could have gone over the bridge. It's for now a dead end, right? Either we've been in that area, that was the snake thingy down there happening, maybe. I think there the giant snake was down, right? Hello, pre-dish. I'm really confused about what to buy in Steam Summer Sale. Sekiro or Dark Souls 3. Well, I can't tell. This one seems to be... Oh wait, we haven't been here. Dragon's blood, nice. Yeah, autumn... I thought you meant autumn... Since I haven't played and or completed Sekiro by now, I obviously can't give a full recommendation on Sekiro, right? Can just say Dark Souls 3 I thought was amazing. Sekiro I would not like to give a judgment as of yet. I'm way too newbie currently. Oh yes, that's a... Okay, now we respawn at... No, obviously I got a resurrection thingy available. Okay, let's go through... By the way, I mean, yes, it's, you can over the bridge right there. You can go over the bridge right there. Okay. I wouldn't have... I wouldn't thought. Wait a tick. When's the next... Oh, wait. I did... Okay, I should have... I didn't start Steam today. Ah, summer sale is live. Summer sale. Autumn sale is live. Thank you, by the way. I totally... That would have gone past me today. I gotta need to take a look. Later. Not now. Thank you, by the way, for pointing that out to me. Until the 6th of October. Okay, I see. Sekiro is down to 29 euros. Legacy, Cyberpunk, Sons of the Forest. Okay, sorry, got distracted. I'm going for these three really worth. Is going for these really worth it? I mean, I don't know much about FromSoft games. I only played Elden Ring. Look, oh, thank you. Look probably into both of them. Read some reviews. Look at gameplay and find which one suits you more. I would also add the Sekiro seems to be on sale more often than Dark Souls 3. That's a good recommendation. And Michael, maybe correct me if I'm... Sekiro is maybe a bit more difficult too, because you need to rearrange how you play maybe a bit with the pairing and stuff. I would say Dark Souls 3, if you played Elden Ring, is more than probably what you are used to already in... for having played through Elden Ring. And it's a bit more parkoury and stuff. So we can go... How can I go over the bridge, by the way? The part that I should maybe kill... That's not the bridge you meant, right? You meant the... You probably meant the bridge up there over the water. Okay. That's not water, that's the sky. Sorry, I stopped to try to be funny today, man. I stopped, sorry. I apologize. Vinegar of Germany, and yes, and then from time to time you tell me that I'm not funny, right? Because I don't understand your jokes, man. Okay, I want to orientate. The bridge up there over the water. Let me actually maybe take the high... Go to a high place because I'm not quite certain which you mean. You know what? By the way, what Sekiro is missing a proper map. That would have been... That's where FromSoft, in my opinion, actually has failed here. But anyway, that's my opinion. Okay, so the video is loading. Oh. That's totally not what's happening when I type something and answering some people. And That's totally not what I'm thinking then. Maybe yes. Okay, I'm looking for a bridge, by the way. A bridge over water. I can just walk over water, by the way. I don't need the bridge. But where do you see water, my friend? I mean, I am like water. I guess that bridge, right? Okay, I see. I now see the water, okay. Got it, found a way. We are gonna die here quickly. Or kill everyone. Maybe we just do that. Or not. I'm gonna re-find, that's a nice word, that bridge. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be, that's a bit stupid, but I'm actually gonna need a bit of training against these guys. And that's actually the perfect spot to get a bit of training here. Otherwise, these guys will pose a problem all over again. Before we go to the bridge, I'm not gonna spend here, I guess, all evening, but a bit more time. Since the good part is that the bonfire, or what it's actually called in this game, it ain't a bonfire, right? It's a sculptor's idol, to, you know, use the precise terms like a mathematician.
we don't have enough salt?
Yes, sir. We use it for cooking, of course, but we also use it on wounds and for purifying the dead.
So at the rate people are dying, we're out then?
Yes, sir. That's why many on the battlefield are falling ill.
I see. We'll need to find a way to get some salt then.
It was a nice bit of conversation, right? We are out of salt. We need to get some salt then. Ah, okay, I see. We have been there, and I wanna... Exploring is good. That's what she said. Okay, let's go on the bridge. Well, wait, actually, now since I'm in the water. That's, by the way, the other... Oh, not the other way, but that's another way to go on here. Was not looking forward for ape or monkey shenanigans. Just a quick resolution. I was thinking that FromSoft not for nothing gave us the little cross thingies to throw them shuriken, right? That's why I used them. And one hit. Because I obviously, not because they just one hit the baboos, whatever monkey that was, because of obviously I did a headshot because of that. Just wanted to see if I could destroy the wall. Yes, okay, good. Increases the healing. Okay, eel liver. It seems that that is gonna be a very, very important item for the course of the game, I guess. Otherwise they would not, I guess, give it to us that often currently. Okay, this way. Welcome back, by the way. Guess who's back, right? This way leads to Gun Fort. You'll have to go there at one point, but you don't need to right now. But I don't see a way. Actually, where's the way? Okay, I guess down here. Okay, I'm gonna acquire the idol down there, and then we are gonna turn around. And I'm gonna take the loot with me. Down there. Under Shrine Valley. And then we are gonna... Oh, there's a cool looking ending. Okay, I have a look. Cool, right? How skillfully I took them down. Okay, good. We can already go here, but we can just leave it for later, right? In the end, I have to admit, directly it does not matter to me. It's for me, going to place A is like going to place B. It's all fine. We can leave it to... since it's gonna be the sunken valley thingy, I guess it's gonna be better to actually take care of the places we have been before, right? To complete them, and then over time go to the new places. That's just my figurement right now. So this is gonna be for later. Mount Congo, then I would go a little bit delayed to the future to abandoned dungeon. Try talking to Tengu. Tengu is the guy in the house next to the place where you fought with the guy on the horse. Okay, wait a tick. I am not that sure. Was it one of the care sleep? No, wait. Then it was on the outskirts, right? Yeah, that was the... Yeah. And since this is called Outskirts, they should have put in, so to say, subtitle there. They should have called it... they should have called this place Ashina Outskirts. Then Braces, obviously not as good as the Frigid Outskirts from Dark Souls. That's what they should have put there, by the way. But sadly enough, they are not. They're not talking to me when they name their bonfire places. It's shameful. I do know that. Sorry. I'm apologizing for FromSoftware. Basically, I just love how I described this. A guy is in a place next to a place where you fought another guy. Yeah. That's. Are you sure you're not a narcissist? How you actually praise yourself for describing something like a 2-year-old kiddie in kindergarten who's describing the place where it bought or got presented some sweets? I can't be a narcissist if all I'm saying is the truth, the other side of the battlefield. No, buddy. Okay, yes, on the other side of the battlefield. I obviously, on purpose, went the wrong way in order to have you, to give you, you know, something to say, go the other way, so that you feel good. By the way, that's how good of a person I am. By the way, just saying. I can't be nasty if all I'm saying is the truth, right? That's you know, that's like the one dude on the autobahn, the ghost driver, right? Driving on the wrong side and hundreds of cars coming against him, and then he's hearing the radio, there's a ghost driver, and saying one ghost driver like hundreds, right? That's how like a narcissist you are, right? And saying then I can't be a narcissist of all I'm saying is the truth, right? That's you know, similarities there. And by the way, I've already talked to that buddy here. To the I don't know if you meant the vendor. To that buddy, by the way, I guess we talked to him already. It was I laughed at him already.
Got yourself some rats.
Yes.
I knew you had a talent for killing. Wonderful. Here's your reward. Take it.
Maybe we have not talked to him. Maybe, just maybe. Ashina, we already received that, man. Somehow, we already received this. Obviously, the game didn't recognize and didn't save that somehow, I guess, because we already have talked to him. A compendium of the Ashina sword style. I was in the wrong line there, and then I was confused with. Anyways, doesn't matter. The text reads like a history of Ashina's battles when young Ishin fought desperately time and time again, polishing his technique in the blood of his enemies. He consolidated his learnings under the Ashina style name for the sake of his clan's dominance.
The ways of the Ashina blade. It's our school of fighting. But there are no hard and fast rules. You just win your battles. That alone is the most important rule of the Ashina style. I hope it can be of assistance with your rat hunting. And most of all, your own battles you've yet to fight. About the ways of the Ashina blade. It's our school of fighting. But there are no hard and fast rules. You just win your battles. That alone is the most important rule of the Ashina style. I hope it can be of assistance with your rat hunting. And most of all, your own battles you've yet to fight.
Okay, alright. Also talk to the vendor. Yes, you should be selling. I think if I remember, he was selling. I think he was. Yes, we'll see. We'll find out. He was to the left here. For now, from this point of view, POV, right? He is left. From the other POV, he's on the right, right? Just wanted to sound smart, right? Anyways, the esoteric is so damn good. Okay. Don't know that yet.
You've got it too.
I forgot something. On the battlefield.
Why shouldn't I be alright, buddy?
Chest. So tight. I must make an offering.
Okay, purchase items. Yeah, there Robert's firecrackers, man. But sadly enough, we are a poor bugger, man. That's so bad. Maybe I should use the coin thingies. Now you are all left. Is this one of the praise check humor thingy, I guess, right? That's what Czech people are known for, their utter sense of humor, right? Which is absolutely so funny that you could laugh yourself to death, right? I guess. Get some money, go to work. No, I'm doing it like in real life. Like, you know, Germany is a social state, right? If you don't work, you get money from the state, right? That's what I'm doing. I would not want to work 40 hours a week. That's what stupid people do. Smart people just are lazy, sleep all day, and then stream in the evening and, you know, pretend to have been working hard all day, right? That's what smart people do. But by the way, I do think it's actually sad. I have to say that is kind of funny. I would have been, if I would have been there, I would have laughed, but not because the joke was funny. Two things: not because the joke was funny, because the situation would have been funny. Second of all, that would have been totally a joke I would have done if I would be doing the joke thingy. If I would be there on stage, that would have been totally a joke I would have told. Although, if I would have been sitting there and watching, I would have cracked just because of the situation. But that would have been a me joke too. Actually, I feel so sad for her. Okay, sorry. You distracted me again, man. I'm so sorry. I was looking at the video again. I would like to know what she was actually thinking. I'm so sorry. I feel so sorry for her. And yeah, by itself the joke is dog shit, but the situation makes it hilarious. I feel so sad for her because she was then looking for the people watching. Oh man. Sorry. By the way, that was actually, thank you for sharing. By the way, that was that is not happening that often, that you share something to me and I feel that funny. Give it just a second. I very, very quickly will go to the loo. I know that's a big change of direction. Quickly, I go to the loo and then we crack on with, you know, having some fun. I'm just thinking, I obviously didn't mean, Michael, that I don't think that you post shit jokes. I just meant that I understand them jokes, right? Okay, sorry, just a second. Alright. Alright. Now, the pro of the decade, the pro of the century, me obviously, is back after, being out there, going to the loo and, doing what anybody does on the loo, right? I don't know, washing their hands and stuff. That's what you do on the loo, right? Other stuff. Anyways. Pro at work now, right? We still have a bit of time remaining, and yes, that's what I said, didn't I? I didn't say I want to teleport or travel, as it is called in this game. I wanted, obviously, I hatched an egg, obviously. Yes, I have a little, I'm a bird hatching dude, right? And actually not birds, insects, man. I'm breeding insects there because I'm sorry, I try to be funny, because I'm disgusting. What I already acquired. I acquired something cool, which, by the way, yes, I still have points, obviously, and I already consumed that. That's cool, that's amazing, because I'm amazing. And I'm even though amazing that I left over on purpose 2 points. This is how amazing I am to acquire out of the Ashina art book this, because I'm so amazing, I left over 2 points. But first of all, let me understand what it means. Acquires the combat art Ichimonchi, which means heavy one-hit overhead strike. That's what's it on English, by the way. It just translated this. Delivers a heavy one-hit overhead sword strike, deals high posture damage, and also recovers one's own posture with a strong forward step. Better than a backward step. Single-minded mastery of this technique is the heart of Ashina's style. Strength once mastered can likely be improved. Okay. Good. Let's see. I currently... Okay. Ascending and descending. We currently have the roundhouse kick available, which we then can change to the... Oh, I didn't... Ah, okay. The knight... Oh, yes. Okay, obviously. Okay, cool. Nice. Alright. Later on in the skill tree there's a Ichimonchi double, and that's just so damn good. Alright, good. Now, abandoned dungeon. I don't know how much there's actually. The abandoned dungeon thingy, right? It's just a pass through, right? There ain't much. Is this even a location we can already? There's. Is there? This was just a. Wasn't it just a go through place? I don't even know if there's anything actually down here. Where's the fish? I'm a bit confused. Yeah, that was the other way I think we already came from. So this is just the pass-through, I guess. We can take a look to the other direction too, but that would lead us back to the castle capsule, maybe? Okay, we've been here. Currently just trying to make sure that was actually a place where I've already how far are there more here in Senpu Temple, Mount Congo? Is this actually a way to go on? Or to see something? That's actually what we can always take a look at other pieces. I'm just not sure if there's anything to neatly do here. I think this is a place where we turned around, though. Yes, we have not been here. So important today, currently nothing is actually important. We have a real boss available. That is actually important. All the other things here are actually not really important.
They left me here. Where did everyone go? Why did you leave Kotaro behind? Now what do I do?
Why are you crying?
Everyone's gone. I'm all alone.
Who's everyone?
Everyone? Huh? Who? Spinning red and white flowers. Only one. Pure white flower. The pure white flower I cannot find.
What?
My head hurts. Sorry. I have no idea what I'm saying. I've got to find the pure white flower.
From across the tower where there was a spear guy, that's a very, very good description again, because there can't be like a million other places. It's the place where you woke up at the start of the game, and there should be a mini boss there. Yeah. When I die the next time, we can grace that place with our presence, actually. As I said before, I don't mind where to go, actually, currently. The spear guy's already down, buddy. If you mean when you mean the spear guy with the tower and the kid in the tower, then that spear guy's already down. That is a spear guy I remember, but I guess you probably mean another spear guy. I have to criticize FromSoft, by the way, a bit. How unrealistic their games are, right? These guys are blocking. They're like blocking sword hits with their bare fists. I know they're like monks and stuff, right? But how can even Shaolin monks, right? How can they block sword hits with their bare fists, right? With these swords, it would just be gone, right? The hand and the fist and stuff. It's so unrealistic. They should stick to realism a bit, you know? A shame. I can just criticize again. FromSoftware, man. So, okay, the tower where there was a spear guy is the place where you woke up at the start of... Okay, then I traveled to the location. I guess the bonfire there was called the place where you woke up at the start of the game. Let's see, where is this? It's not the important... I would have guessed it would be an important place, but no. Or is this bonfire called Spear Guy? I don't see spear guy bonfire. Okay, wait, it was the, how was it called again? It was, no, there was an, was not the old grave we just discovered, right? Is it way too far? Reservoir? Yes, that was the bonfire where the weirdo was. Reservoir. Ah, and then we went to the left. Okay, yes. The left through... Okay. So you said from across the tower there was a spear guy. Nearby is another dude. Okay. So, just for a scouting look around move, right? Just that we are talking about the same thing. At this tower there we are facing POV straight. There was the spear guy. Did you say near or close is another dude? So which way do I then need to take? Over there and then in this direction? Or where is this guy? Or back through that door into the castle. Okay, I just reckon this way. Okay, yes, that explains. I don't know how closely I looked around here, but this is the explanation why I didn't went there, because it is not a dead end, but it is placed. You don't see at first glance.
Truly stirs my soul. Beautiful, and yet somehow sad. As if it yearns, it calls for someone. Hey, who are you calling for? Let me hear it one more time. Hey, you. What? Oh, my name is Jinzaimon Kumano. My duty is to patrol the moat. I've not seen you around before. Which clan are you?
I cannot say.
You cannot say, you say? So you are a shinobi, then?
I cannot say.
Your manners could use some work. No matter. If you are a shinobi, I won't press any further.
By the way, why are all the peoples here? I mean, he from afar looks like a normal human being, right? Why are all the dudes like nearly, well, maybe not nearly, but twice the size of stuff?
Have you ever heard someone playing the shamisen around here? I followed the sound and it led me to this well.
Accurate representation. Ah, okay. And by the way, with his sword, I think he's trying to, you know, it's similar to the bow thingy, I guess, to the bow situation. But anyways.
Try the abandoned dungeon.
You believe it came from there?
Yes.
I have heard that the well is connected to that dungeon. If I were to follow it, I just might find the one playing that melody. It is my job to investigate anything suspicious. I will look into this should I find a free moment. I have heard that the well is connected to that dungeon. If I were to fall, it is my... I will look into this.
Okay, I thought I might say something else. Okay, before we jump down, just a quick look here. I did look before jumping. At what? Look at what? At the hole. Okay. Whatever. Oh, I'm... Talking would have been maybe... I saw the talking too late, man. Okay, then I obviously died on purpose to have the opportunity again to talk and not try to, you know, do some backstepping. Oh, typically of you see a random man and the first thing that comes to mind is to step in. I thought you were German, but I see I was mistaken. You're you know, you are in a misconception there, right? This is not... I mean, you didn't seem to believe me when I said it the first time, and there you have proof, right? In what I saw POV, I talked to him. See what came to you at the stream output, which that was by YouTube manipulated by simply attacking him. That did not happen. I talked to him. I could tell you what he said, but I guess YouTube then again is gonna manipulate it. I'm not British, man. I talked to him because I'm a gentleman. It's a shame. I should actually complain that they are manipulating the stream. Okay, I need to pay attention. I, by the way, thought that I could talk to him again, where I obviously was mistaken. I even would go so far that I would doubt that you can actually in the end talk to him. Can you really talk to him from the beginning, or would you just, would it, he, she, would the assassin, not assassin, the guy just attack you anyways? Just jump on him from above. Death blow on him. Okay. I tried to jump him. Is the... I saw the conversation button, obviously. Is this a proper useful conversation? Or is it just a... And hello, by the way. There's a second hole. Yes, I've totally not thought about that. That would lead us directly to that little buggy, not buggy, bugger. That's what I wanted to say. Just because it's fun. Okay, another try then. And this time, I didn't see, by the way, when I was at the second hole, I did not see him. Here we are. Oh boy, I did change the potions. Sometimes I am amazed with myself, how gracefully I am in control of games. But only sometimes. wrong direction. Have you defeated, no. The bow guy, no. Not yet. It's like dessert, right? I have already taken a look at him for a mere second. One fight. Boy. Was a bad omen not to take him down. I was a little bit victim of the not as good camera here, though. If you get forced into a corner, the locked on camera just goes haywire. That's not really nicely done. Quite distracting to get out of that. Could not lock on in the first place, by the way. Oh boy. I could not move out of the corner. It's a bit cramped, and I have to admit, that's sometimes what I am not that sure about, why they come up with ideas like placing a fight in that small place. It's not only that it's cramped, it's the camera there is absolute shit. I don't know why they just not placed it in a different location. That's just doesn't make sense. Alright, good. Maybe sometimes. Just don't complain. Just do it, man. Just deal with it. Good. Just need one good try. Aye, boy. Yeah, that was... I don't know why suddenly it all worked out. Cool. I take it. That's actually, we still have a few minutes here, but that's a good roundup for overall for today. Sometimes if you know, you don't see it for yourself, but in conclusion, obviously, obviously, you don't always see it for it's like, you know, hair growing you don't see, right, or grass. Obviously with help, right, from the community, from you, Michael, and from other dudes, and dudettes, I see some growth. That's actually good. I see that I'm not taking that long. It's good. It's working out. It's coming together slowly. It wouldn't be better you get 2 more mini bosses, right, for another prayer. Yes, yes, but this is overall the 2 bosses. Of that I'm certain we are not gonna be taking down the next 5 minutes. This work is gonna be done on Thursday, right? That's Future Psychic's thingy to do. But yes, 2 more mini bosses and then we get a the upgrade. Yes, but yeah, Jenny, Rick, the bow dude, we will do after we do the mini bosses and then we do the big boss. That's for the upgrade. That's the logic I understood. That's what when you suggested it, that's what I wanted to do. And let me guess, this one, is this one of the mini bosses you had in mind too? you understand correctly, but I admit that I don't have any mini-bosses in mind. I can't remember any. Okay. It's quite problematic. Okay. Yeah, then... I mean, if you... it is alright if you don't remember mini-bosses. I just need to find out which ones, until Thursday, which ones I can actually take down and then before facing the big dude.
Or throw yourself in.
What?
If you wish to go to the very depths of Ashina, then you'd best cast yourself out. Over there. The depths of Ashina are over there.
Okay. Anyways, that is something then. That's Shichi-Man Warrior, and he can be a pain in the ass. And on top of that, I'm not sure whether he drops a... Okay. Yeah. Okay, I will have one try. This is going to be the last action of today's stream. And in the next stream... I hope that I'm gonna... It would be cool to have two... to find two to get 2 more bosses for the prayer beat, to get the upgrade and then go to the big boss. So hopefully we are gonna find next stream what we want to do. Okay, I see the problematic thingy. Okay, I see. There's some sort of Buffy going up, right? When we are close to him. Okay. Yeah, we keep this one for later. The good thing is he's not gonna be running away. Okay, so we have some work to do on Thursday. That work is gonna find too many Death's Terror insta-kill. Yeah. The pain in the ass of this dude. Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. That's something for a way future psychic then. Next time we are gonna find us a place to... If we are lucky, there are still 2 bosses, mini bosses who drop them, right? Anti-teleport, so he's a badass. And to get some upgrades for the big boss, and maybe at the end of the week, maybe on Sunday, we face the big bow dude, right? Who compensates for stuff. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thank you, by the way, for the 5 likes. That really means the world. And progress was done today. I'm very, very happy with the progress and am looking forward for Thursday as usual at the usual time. Thank you for watching. Michael, thank you for the conversation here, and the other dudes and dudettes. Thank you so much. Good night, and may the Almighty Sleeper protect you, and I promise you the Sleeper will awaken on Thursday again. Good night and goodbye.